Which countries are in danger if sea level raised by 30 feet? While if the sea level were to rise by 30 feet, then coastal regions around the world would be at risk of flooding and displacement. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, global sea levels have risen by about 0.65 feet since the late 19th century, and are currently rising at a rate of about 0.15 inches per year on average. Melting glaciers and ice sheets contribute to this sea level rise, and recent studies suggest that they are melting faster than previously estimated. Some of the countries that would be most affected by such a sea level rise include 1. Bangladesh. This densely populated country in South Asia is already highly vulnerable to flooding and sea level rise due to its low-lying deltaic plains. A 30-foot sea level rise would submerge a significant portion of the country, displacing tens of millions of people. 2. Egypt. The Nile Delta region, which is home to over 40 million people, would be severely impacted by a 30-foot sea level rise, with large areas of land being inundated by seawater. 3. Vietnam. This country has a long coastline and a large population living in low-lying areas. A 30-foot sea level rise would put over 10% of the country's population at risk of displacement. For China, many of China's major cities, including Shanghai, are situated on or near the coast and would be vulnerable to flooding in the event of a 30-foot sea level rise. 5. United States. In the United States, low-lying coastal regions of Florida, Louisiana, and the Eastern Seaboard would be at risk of flooding and displacement. Cities such as Miami and New Orleans would be particularly vulnerable. It is important to note that a 30-foot sea level rise is an extreme scenario, and it is likely to occur in the near future if greenhouse gas emissions and the response of the Earth's temperature will continue to rise at an accelerating rate. However, even smaller sea level rises can have significant impacts on coastal communities and ecosystems, and it is important to take steps to mitigate and adapt to the effects of sea level rise. Thanks for watching.